Hi, welcome back to the CNP Web Training mini-series brought to you by the Maine Department of Education. Today, I'm going to show you how to file a claim in the Summer Food Service Program. So I'm going to go ahead and log into our test site under a sponsor. I'm going to click SFSP as my program. Then click the SFSP icon on the left-hand side of the page. Click the 2022 program year. And then I'm going to show you an example using Perry Public Schools. So here I am on the sponsor summary page, which you are all familiar with by now. Under the applications, if I click here, you'll see my two site information sheets that are listed for my two sites. And then to start the claim, I'm going to click the Claims tab. Now, I'm going to show you a claim as an example using the month of May. The only reason I am able to see folders next to March, April, and May is because on my site information sheets, I indicated that my sites were operating in those months. So this is the first time that out of many that I will talk about today where your site information sheets are going to come into play with your claim. So if you did not put in your site information sheet that you were operating in May, you will not be able to claim that site in May. So make sure to check your site information sheets to make sure that they have the appropriate operating days and operating months for your claim. So to start this claim, I'm going to go ahead and click the folder on the left-hand side. And drop down will be the sites that are under my sponsor. Each site is going to have its own claim page. So I will start with Perry Elementary, which you can see I started to fool around with it and I left it in errors, but when I pull it up, it will just be a blank page. Again, click the pencil. The first question that it asks are the number of operating days. Again, this also needs to be consistent with what you put in your site information sheet. If you put more operating days here, it may affect your claim. It may kick it back in error. So make sure that your operating days match your site information sheet. In this case, as an example, I'm going to just put 5 here. I believe that is what I put in my site information sheet as well. The next part of this claim page that you'll see is under meals served, it says administrative rate high. Most of you out there will see high under the meals that you are claiming. Those that see low should only be those sponsors that are in urban counties and they receive vended meals from a third party or they purchase meals from a third party. You can be in a urban county, make your own food, and you will see administrative rate high. But again, only those sponsors that are in an urban area and they purchase their meals from a vendor or a third party would see the administrative rate being low. It just means you get a little less reimbursement. It's a few cents here and there. The next step in the claim is the number of first meals. So at this particular site, I'm only doing breakfast service. That's why all of the other meals are grayed out, because in my site information sheet, I indicated that I was only doing breakfast at this site. So breakfasts, you're going to put the total number of breakfasts you served in May at this site. So at Perry Elementary School in May, I'm just going to put 60 breakfasts here. For second meals, most of you out there don't do second meals that often. Second meals are really only should be used as a way to kind of get rid of leftovers or leftover meals before They may spoil because you may not be able to serve them in time. So it's just a way to get rid of your inventory. You are only reimbursed 2% of the first meals served under second meal. So you don't make a lot of money on second meals at all. So it's really only used to prevent food waste. So if I was to claim second meals, I'd just put them there, make sure you're keeping count of them. Second meals also have to be a complete meal. It just can't be one component or two here or there. It has to be a complete meal in order to be claimed. So now that I am done, the Perry Elementary School site claim, I'm going to click Save. I'll get a confirmation post saying that it is complete and hit Continue. And then I'm going to go to the Exit button and do my claim for the next site, which is Perry Park. So again here, 5 operating days, just for, this matches what I put in the site info sheet for May, was 5 days. Again, for breakfast, I'm going to say I only did 20 at this site. And if I did second meals, I'd put them here. I'm now going to hit Save, get my confirmation post and hit Continue, and then exit back to the claims screen. So now you see my 2 site claims are complete. The next step, as now I am acting as the sponsor filer or the sponsor admin, which means I have the capability of filing the claim. There is a 2-step process to getting a claim approved, and I'll get through that in the next page. So the last step after you've done each site sheet's claim, you're going to go back to the May or to the month's header and click the pencil where it says pending submission. So here is a summary page of your claim where you as the sponsor are going to double check and make sure all your numbers look good. It added my breakfasts together for those 2 sites, so it gave me the total breakfasts I served out of this sponsor. My average daily attendance is 16, which means I serve about 16 kids a day under this sponsor. My number of operating days is 5. My number of meal sites is 2. So now, again, I'm acting as the filer. So my next step as the filer would to click this certification statement when I recognize that to the best of my ability, I have filled out these claims complete and accurately. So when I'm ready, I click number 8. And then your claim approver is going to come in behind you, log into this page, and click number 9. So this is where it's really important to make sure that there are 2 people in your sponsorship that have access to CMP Web. One is the sponsor admin or the sponsor filer, which means they can complete all of the paperwork, the claims, the site information sheets, the budget, but then the claim approver, which before this year, when we were in the other software system called NEO, they were also called the legal agent. And that legal agent is the one that approves the claim. And it's just the 2I method, making sure that there's checks and balances with the claim. So again, I'm going to go in, I'm the filer, I've completed the site claims, I've double checked this screen. I'm going to say, yep, this is correct to the best of my knowledge, and I'm going to click Save. I'm going to say Continue. And I'm going to exit out of the page. Now you see a claim amount appeared next to the sponsor claim pending submission. And then once you get to this step, again, you're going to notify your claim approver to come in, come to this same page, click number 9, and save. See how I get a little X? I'm not allowed to click number 9 because I'm not considered the approver. So that's how you go from pending submission to pending approval status. And the last thing I'm going to show you is in the Payments tab. So once you've completed your claim and your claim approver has gone in and clicked number 9, the claim will come under balance transactions. So when it's pending paid, which means it was submitted to the state agency for payment and it's getting processed, that's when it will show up under open balance transactions here, and you'll see the amount. And then once you have been paid, it will drop down to the batch number row. So again, after that claim approver clicks the number 9 button, you should see the month's claim amount end up here in balance transactions. And then once it has been paid, once we have issued the check to you, it will drop below to this batch number. So that's it for filing a claim. It's pretty easy. You can contact our office if you've got other questions, but hopefully I don't hear from you. Thank you. Bye.